Hello, welcome back to another episode of the No Clean Sheets podcast with myself, Elliot, back for another week. With my mate Pete. How you doing, mate?
Very well, mate. Very well. Glad that we actually had some football to watch this weekend and not stinky FA Cup action.
Yeah, get rid of the FA. Well, no, I do love the FA Cup, but especially in those rounds, they're stinky. So back to Premier League action, and for a Man United fan, what a weekend! What a weekend that was. You got
couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah, couldn't have gone any better. Liverpool dropping points. Obviously, Man United getting the win. Chelsea dropping another stinker. Obviously, Man United playing Aston Villa as well.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get top four at this rate. Third, I think it's pretty much secure.
I don't know. I wouldn't say pretty much secure, but I think obviously we're the team to beat. We've got a 6-point lead over fifth place, I think now.
Yeah.
Which, as the time of recording, is that Chelsea or Liverpool?
That is
Liverpool,
yeah. So Man United are on 54. Liverpool are on are they on 49, 48? I can't remember.
Whatever it is,
yeah.
Champions League football's back.
Champions League football back under the lights at Old Trafford.
You've got the stadium then, didn't you?
I've got the stadium then, yeah. I don't know what I'm on about. What a plastic fan. Anyway, Man United played Aston Villa. It was a big game going into it. Yeah. Aston Villa played on Thursday. Probably going to be a bit leggy. And United got the job done. Pete, what are your thoughts on the game, mate?
I mean, first things first, whenever there's like a big break before United play again, in theory, the players should be fresh, ready to go. Having watched Man United for years, never happens. Whenever we've had a big break like that, it's the complete opposite effect with us. We're so sluggish normally and we start proper slow. So that opening 15-20 minutes went exactly as I expected. Villa pretty much dominating the ball, us doing niche, keeping our shape, we weren't really in danger, but at the same time, we just couldn't get the ball. But I think it's one of those games where, well, it's not even one of those. It's the time of the season where it's just a results business, isn't it? Forget about performance.
Forget about it. You don't care about the performances at all now. You just need to get results. And like you said, first half was dross. Yeah. Second half, Man United steps up the gear a lot. And like Casemiro, is he one of the best aerial players you've ever seen?
Mate, it makes no sense to me. He's not particularly tall. He's like 6'1".
Do you know what? He's not tall, but what I'll say is his best attribute is his timing of the headers. His jump is brilliant. I'm not saying he jumps really high.
He doesn't.
He times his jump to perfection, and I don't think a lot of people focus on it. They focus on the power of the header. They focus on is he tall enough? But if you've got like a leap like him, like you watch the ball like come in, he literally, I think other defenders have jumped before him, and he jumps at the perfect time to get it. It's such an underrated attribute to have, and I think at the minute, I'm just thinking of him and Gabriel as being the best in the air in the league for sure.
I mean, Casemiro, they pulled up the stat on Sky. Casemiro's got 6 goals now from set pieces. Didn't actually see Gabriel's name in the mix, but he's got 2 more than second place anyway. But I think you're right. I think it is more it's the technique rather than the actual jump, the height, anything like that, isn't it?
Well, the best stat I saw actually today was him and Bruno Fernandes are the best combination in the league this season. So usually, on the stats, it was full of attacking players like wingers and strikers. You've got an attacking midfielder and a defensive midfielder as the best combination to goals this season. Then it was Bruno, not far down was Bruno and Cunha.
Right.
That was who was next. I can't remember the others, but for it to be, like I said, attacking midfielder and centre defensive midfielder, that is
ever seen
outrageous.
That. Yeah.
And we have been, I know Arsenal get a load of stick, but United at set pieces this season actually have been I think one of the best sides for sure.
I literally think we're second, which is crazy because when I'm watching the games, I don't think that the set pieces are adding up. It's not particularly been highlighted, but then when they all are coming together, we are literally like second in it. But yeah, as I say, it's one of those games where it was just about the 3 points, to be honest.
Yeah,
job
3
done.
points.
Villa look shit, mate. They look terrible.
Yeah, Villa are they've really got to focus on that Europa League now for me.
Yeah,
I don't feel they're going to get into that top 5. I think they're just slipping week by week. I think especially when you're playing Europa League and then the jump to Sunday, with their squad, it's just not big enough at all, is it? Midfield has kind of been decimated. I don't know how long someone like Tielemans is going to be out for.
I should about to say that.
I think Kamara's out for the season now. Kamara, I think their record with him is great, but when he's not playing for them, it's
Kamara, you say?
Kamara, it's pretty poor. So I do worry about them a lot. Unai Emery does get really agitated on the touchline, and I think they'll win the Europa League. They've got a good chance because of the manager.
I was going to say they've got Mr. Europa League in charge. So
that's their hope this season. But Man United, Sesko getting another goal off the bench. He literally is becoming clutch, isn't he?
Mate, I don't know, like, it was a proper scrappy, ugly goal. It might be my favourite Sesko goal yet.
Yeah, he hasn't really had many scrappy goals. All of his goals have been pretty
neat.
Quality, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been pretty neat so far. That might sound weird to some people, but I stand by it just because that's not a proper striker's goal. If you watch the replay, the ball's ping-ponging around in there. He's the only one that's proper alive to it, really wants the ball, gets a shot away, massive deflection, but don't shoot, you don't score.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm really, that's a proper, that reminded me of a Cavani goal, that.
Yeah, it was scrappy. You need strikers to score more goals like that as well. You can't be reliant, if you've got a striker who's constantly relying on, quality finishes and, just...
You're living in cuckoo land, mate.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. You do need scrappy goals. So Man United are well on course to getting third, but the topic of conversation has to be about that man, Bruno Fernandes. He is now on 16 Premier League assists.
Yeah.
The current record is held by Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne, who both have 20 Premier League assists, which is an unbelievable record. I'd probably say more so for Thierry Henry being a striker.
Yeah.
I think that season he got 24 goals, 20 assists. Jeez, that is an unbelievable record. But yeah, take it away, Pete. What are your thoughts on the main man at the minute?
Bruno Fernandes is currently the best player in the world.
He is the best player in the world. It's not even controversial though, is it? Him and Lamine Yamal, I'd probably say currently are the best.
For anyone who doesn't agree with what I've just said, all I'd say is just watch 90 minutes of Man United at the minute, and you'll see every single player in the Man United shot, bar Bruno Fernandes, they look for him. He's the only one who does anything creative, really. Some of the balls he's doing are unbelievable.
That pass to Cunha was
so good.
It's not necessarily the vision's unreal, but it's the weighted pass for me. Like, it's perfect. Most midfielders, most players in that position, they're going to overcook that pass
and take a touch.
And take an extra touch, and then it goes into the goalkeeper, or it just goes out.
Yeah,
it couldn't have been better. It was just one of the sweetest passes I've seen this season, and yeah, you can't argue. I do think he is probably the best player in the world at the moment, alongside Lamine Yamal.
Yeah,
and we've got 8 Premier League games to go. The way how he's going at the minute in terms of his creative output.
He's getting 2 assists a game.
He's getting an assist a game, isn't he, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna break that record.
So I don't know what our remaining fixtures are, but yeah, so he needs 4 to level it, 5 to break it. Not gonna lie, I've been thinking about this quite a lot. I don't think Bruno Fernandes will ever win a Premier League with Man United. Therefore, I really want him to do this, just so he's got some kind of Premier League legacy.
Some accolade, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll always be remembered for that. So
exactly.
I mean, where does he sort of rank for you in terms of the best midfielders? Because you do have to factor in trophies. He's only won a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, so it's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that obviously that Europa League was a shame. He could have had 2 European trophies, actually. He's lost 2 Europa League finals. Completely forgot about the other one. So, do you mean like including past and present? Or
past and present. I mean, you think about the attacking midfielders that we've had. Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
David Silva. I could also factor in players like Bergkamp. You could also have who else?
Mata.
Cazorla. Well, not Cazorla there, but
Ozil.
Ozil's another one.
Oh, he's clear of Ozil. Let's get that out there straight away.
Coutinho as well.
He's clear of Coutinho. It's not messing
Ericsson.
Around. He's clear of Ericsson. Come on.
Ooh,
come on.
No, I do think he's better.
Come on.
Although I do love Ericsson, yeah.
But trophies are a factor, but at the same time,
well, none of those guys won Premier Leagues.
I know, but I'm talking about the others like Bergkamp and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, is he better than Bergkamp?
No, he's not. He's not better than Bergkamp.
Mate, I don't watch too much Bergkamp. I can't lie, but I can't imagine him doing some of the stuff that Bruno does.
I can't imagine Bruno doing the stuff that Bergkamp was doing, mate. You see that
a little spin.
It's unbelievable.
Get over yourself.
It's unbelievable.
Come on. Let's not take the piss here. Let's
not take the piss here. You're taking the fucking piss right here, mate.
Nah, mate, he's unbelievable. Just a little mate, for someone so slow, he uses his body like unbelievably well. Little body flank. You don't see this in people nowadays.
He shifts it, didn't
he? He sent like 3 people to the shops the other day.
Because he's not a dribbler, is he? As an attacking midfielder, because you get 2 types of like attacking midfielders. You get like dribblers, speed and flair.
Yeah,
he is just an out and out passer, creator, isn't he?
Yeah, give me the ball. He can't give it back.
He can't necessarily beat a man, but
he can. It's his body, mate. Honestly, that sounded a bit weird.
Yeah, it does sound a bit weird. That did. Yeah,
the way he uses his body is what I meant. But yeah, he can beat a man. But it's never that assist he got against Fulham earlier in the season. Ball into him, through his own legs, through Bassey's legs. No one else is doing that in the Prem, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, he is.
I might be glazing him a little bit, but honestly...
No, he deserves it. He deserves all the praise. Like,
he does.
He is now the best player in the world. Like, and for someone who's 31 going on 32, I think, he doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Like, I feel that, with players like Salah, maybe you could kind of see them slowing down a bit. This guy, I know it's different positions, but he just looks like he's got another few years left in him. And this is a player as well that plays week in, week out. He doesn't get injured. So you would kind of expect him to decrease a bit, mobility physically, but he's doing so well.
Is it because he's got 1 game a week at the minute? I know that he would always be fit.
He'd always be fit for like most games though.
But we have seen dips in his form previously, and that has been when we've had 2 games a week. I'm just like playing devil's advocate here. I'm not saying it is.
No, I get that, but yeah, I don't see him slowing down personally. I think
we've established as well he doesn't necessarily need his legs. He doesn't need to be quick because he's so good.
He doesn't need to be quick, no. He doesn't rely on pace at all.
No.
He never has. I don't think there's ever been spoken about that being a negative for him, the fact that he's not got any pace.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Bruno Fernandes, best player in the world at the minute. Right then, next segment, we're going to talk about Liverpool versus Spurs. Going into it, I think everyone was saying it's going to be a cricket score.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying Liverpool were going to absolutely smoke them. Turned out to be the complete opposite. I'm going away from that game thinking Spurs probably could have nicked all 3 points. I'm not even exaggerating.
I think they should have done, mate.
I'm not even exaggerating. Liverpool were horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, the first goal they get, Slobosly, the free kick is actually pretty pants. It's not a good free kick. Straight down the middle.
It's right in the middle
It's right in the middle of the goal. And other than that, didn't really create anything throughout the whole game. I mean, they didn't start Etikite and it starts Gakpo up front, wasn't it? Engamo was brilliant as well. He's a really good footballer. I do like him a lot. From being 17, he's some talent. But Slot, I think he's got to go at the end of the season. I just don't think it's working out now. What are your thoughts, mate?
I mean, yeah, I totally agree with the Spurs thing. By the way, it was definitely. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm torn. I think it was part Liverpool being abysmal and part Spurs actually being half decent. Yeah. So I think the result was probably fair in the end. But yeah, Spurs maybe a tad unlucky. But yeah, I thought Liverpool were absolutely atrocious. The free kick, as you say, right down the middle of the goal. Vicario, I mean, that needs addressing in the summer.
Vicario versus Onana. Who's worse?
Right, okay. Claiming crosses and Vicario's worse.
Yeah, shot stopping. I would still say Vicario's better.
Vicario's better at shot stopping. Better.
Distribution, Vicario's distribution's terrible, but so was Onana's.
No, Onana's distribution's got to be better. I know it's bad, but it has to be better. We just on the principle that we signed him as a ball-playing goalkeeper.
These 2 goalkeepers are, for me, one of the worst set of goalkeepers I've ever seen in the Premier League. They are shocking. Man United spent 50 million on Onana. I think Spurs might have spent 20, 30 million. I don't know the exact figure, but it just sums up modern day goalkeeping, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Them 2 are absolute state, costing their side goals every week. It is, they had to bring in Kinski, didn't they? Because of how bad Vicario was.
Yeah.
20 minutes into the game.
15 minutes.
15. Already having to bring him back in.
Stinker and Hook.
State of modern day goalkeeping is at an all-time low, and
mate, the cheek of Onana as well. He thinks, I don't know whether people have seen this, he's literally saying right now, despite how well Lamens is doing, He's saying that he believes he can come back to United and compete for the number 1 jersey.
Delude. I mean,
Mate, the bloke
do I rate it?
No, I don't. He's off his rocker. What's he on about?
Yeah,
What's he on about?
That is so deluded.
Idiot,
he ain't coming back in.
He is, honestly.
Lives have been changed since Lamens has come in. Like, lives have been changed.
Mate, on his debut, he claimed the cross. The whole of Old Trafford stood up and clapped.
Yeah.
Literally,
we were going into every game, him and Bayern, I'm thinking, how many mistakes are they going to make today?
Yeah, every shot on target, I was thinking, oh, God, one eye open kind of thing. But
it's just goalkeeping basics now, isn't it? Like, especially with Vicario and Onana. Like, I'm thinking, just do your basics right and you'll be fine. That's why I really like Lamens. He does the basics well.
He does have his gloves in the jacuzzi, though. Bit weird.
Who?
Lamens.
Jacuzzi?
You not see this?
No.
So basically, he said that he wears a new pair of gloves every week. So only one pair of gloves per game. And he says that the day before, he puts them in the jacuzzi for half an hour because otherwise they're really rigid. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why I'm criticising it.
It works.
Keep doing it, mate. Keep doing it.
You know what? Yeah. It's clever. I rate it. I don't know what it does, but there you go.
I don't know what the science is or like the voodoo shit behind it, but just keep doing it. It's unbelievable.
Anyway, going back to the Liverpool Spurs game, bit of a tangent. Yeah, a bit of a tangent there, wasn't it? Going back to that game, Spurs should have nicked all 3 points, I think, at the end. That was...
Richarlison was proper handful, mate, wasn't he?
He loves going to Anfield.
I know, yeah, he's always proper up for that.
He's a shit house when he goes there. But I have to sort of talk about some Liverpool players. Like McAllister, he has fallen off a cliff. He has been poor now for a while. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, we have to talk about Florian Wirtz as well in that game.
No, not again.
4 goals, 3 assists. Might be the other way around, but...
That's all comps as well.
All comps. He gets a pass, right? £116 million he cost. He, like the last few months or so, he's been getting praise left, right and centre. I mean, shouts about him being generational just because he does a few nice flicks and a few nice passes here and there. He ghosts in most games. He doesn't get enough stick. He has been, for me, the flop of the season at the minute. He has been that shit.
I think he has to be, purely on price tag and, like, what people expected from him. I was hearing people say Premier League player of the season before a ball was kicked.
Man, he's awful. He's absolutely
he's
crap.
naff.
I'll never forget as well, Paul Pogba came to this league. He's done 20 times more than what Florian Wirtz did in his first season. He was getting abuse left, right and centre.
Very true.
Just because he plays for Liverpool, he gets away with it every single week, dropping stinker after stinker. And when he does one good thing, it's, he's great. This is why Liverpool signed him. I tell you what, he's shit. He'll be shit for next season as well. I'm saying it now. He won't be good next season. Honestly,
I'm glad. To be fair, I called it as well. I said that I think he'd be naffle.
Bundesliga tax. That is honestly a thing. Jadon Sancho, Florian Wirtz. Who else?
Gittins.
Gittins is another one. That league stinks.
Yeah.
One of the worst leagues going. All it is just defences literally sitting on the halfway line, and there's loads of space for attackers to run into. It's all pace and power.
Sesko's
brilliant.
Sesko.
Yeah. But yeah, Wirtz, awful player.
Shocking. Yeah. Absolutely shocking.
I'm sure. Who else? Yeah, Van Dijk. I don't know what he was doing for that goal. Robertson passed it. I just think they're
still playing Joe Gomez in 2026, mate. Like,
he looked all over the place as well, didn't he?
Shocking beard. Yeah. I hate his beard.
I think we'll see a manager change at the end of the season though for Liverpool. I don't see him staying now.
Alonso?
It's quite obvious though, isn't it? Yeah, I can see it being Alonso.
I
can't see who else they're actually going to go for. The manager market's a bit cooked at the minute as well, so
it's a lazy appointment, but I think they'll probably do that.
Yeah, they just need a change though, don't they? I think Slot looks like he's given up as well. So yeah, poor game. Spurs should have nicked all 3 points. Anyway, moving on to the next one. I do want to touch a bit on Chelsea. Oh my days.
Oh no. We have to respect the ball.
Have to respect the ball. This is up there for me as one of the worst quotes a manager has ever had. We have to respect the ball. What was he thinking saying that?
By the way,
Chelsea journos.
This whole thing about it was the players' decision to do this huddle thing. That's a load of cap. No way. He's brought this in. One of his coaches has gone, I've got a great idea. It'll be really sick if we gather around the centre half and shut up. Like, what are you doing?
we all know what's going to happen with Liam Rosenior. I'm pretty sure he's going to be sacked at the end of the season.
He's a lovely bloke, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but is that what Clear Lake and Blue Co want in for Chelsea? Just a nice guy. I mean, how easy is it just for them to appoint a fella that's already under them to begin with?
It is proper lazy.
It's a load of rubbish. Like, this is why Chelsea have just absolutely fallen now for the last few years. Would Bramovich appoint him? No, he wouldn't.
No.
He'd go and get the best in class, and now they're just employing guys that are just getting promoted. It's like it's so lazy, and as a result of that, Chelsea are just going downhill again. There's some of the signings as well. Garnacho, crap. They've got so much in. They've got such a big squad, but is the quality actually there? No.
I think Liam Delap's been horrific. By the way, absolutely horrific.
Mate, I completely agree. I think this actually. I said Wirtz is up there. He's up there as well.
Even though they didn't pay more, what was it 30 mil?
Yeah,
it wasn't too much.
Still bad though, isn't it?
Mate, every time I see him play, I think, right, you've got every attribute of a proper good striker here. He's tall, he's strong, he's quick, he's good in the air. He's horrific.
He can't. Yeah, his finishing.
Couldn't hit a barn door.
Couldn't hit a barn door. Yeah, he's bad. Has he even got a Premier League goal this season? I don't even know if he has.
I don't know. There was one moment that he came on the other day. Can't think for the life of me what game it was. It might have been the PSG game. He was through on the right channel. And like any sort of like remote composure, and he would have had a shot on goal or a pass off to the left, and he just like shanks it wide. I'm like, that just sums up your season, mate.
Yeah, he won't be there next season. I think he'll probably have to go to the bottom half of the Premier League this round. I don't think he's good enough for the top half.
I think if Everton get rid of Beto, he suits Everton.
Yeah, he does. He does really suit Everton. I think Everton would be a really good move for him. Actually, I can see him doing actually quite well there, or it'll be for one of the promoted sides because at this rate, he just doesn't cut it at Chelsea one bit.
Mate, it's terrible, honestly. Agent 49, not even getting a kick at the minute. So, I mean, we're not all that surprised, are we?
No. He's Chelsea's problem now. I actually feel bad for Chelsea for spending, what was it, 45 million on him. I think Man United should actually give a little bit of money back. It's that bad.
Give a bit of money back.
Yeah, I feel we've absolutely robbed them there. This is a bloke who has got zero technical ability whatsoever.
Hang about. This is our revenge for Chelsea paying us 5 million to have Sancho back.
No. So Man United and Chelsea have got a bit of a battle at the minute. They gave us Mason Mount.
We overpaid.
Yeah, we massively overpaid for a bloke who can't stay fit.
Yeah.
Then we thought we'd have a bit of revenge by giving them Sancho.
Yeah.
And then what do you want? No, we haven't put. And then we've done it again with sending them Garnacho.
Yeah.
So I don't know
but they kind of mugged us off by we expected Sancho to stay there. And they went, nah, we'll actually pay you for you to have him back.
They did mug us off there as well.
We thought he was gone.
So Chelsea, they're probably cooking up something for some transfer window coming soon of like they want to get another bit of revenge on Man United. Who are they going to? They're going to send us like
Badiashile.
Badiashile, or although I really like the player, they'll probably send us like Lavia because of his injury record. Like, yeah, that would be a disaster. That bloke can't stay fit.
We know Chelsea hate like older players. Who's like over like 25? They'll probably just sell him.
Who's their oldest? Tossin's like one of their oldest players.
He's shocking.
He's awful, isn't he?
Shocking.
Is it Robert Sanchez and Tossin?
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't want them anywhere near United. I mean, if they sell both of those players to Man United, then that would be some revenge.
Yeah, that is full repayment for a Garnacho there, isn't it?
Full repayment, yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Chelsea are really struggling at the minute. Will Liam Rosenior be there at the end of the season? I don't think he will be. Personally.
I'll tell you what, I actually quite like what the board did. They couldn't have made it any more black and white. If you ain't getting Champions League, you ain't keeping your job.
But what do you expect from a manager that's managed Hull and he's managed Strasbourg? And his record at Strasbourg wasn't even that good.
Mate, he's laughing. If I was him, I'd be like, I've got no problem with that deal whatsoever.
Yeah.
I either do it and I stay on at one of the biggest clubs in the world, or I get a good payout.
Yeah, you get a good payout.
No problem with that.
And he'll get another job quite quickly, won't he?
Yeah, he will.
Anyway, Chelsea, bit in the mud.
Right, so it is the first final of the season coming up this Sunday. We've got Arsenal versus City at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. What are we thinking for it?
What are we thinking? I'm thinking it's going to be an absolute bore fest of a game.
Yeah.
I feel that it's going to be 1-1 or 0-0. I'd put a lot of money on that personally. Pens as well. These Carabao Cup fixtures over the last year's wasn't, but I think was it before that? Was it Liverpool Chelsea the year before? I can't remember.
Liverpool Chelsea.
It was like it was a boring game.
Yeah.
And then it went to penalties. I just feel it's going to go the same way. It's going to be really cagey. We know Arsenal. They're going to set up very in a pragmatic way, trying to catch City out.
Yeah.
City are going to have probably more of the ball, as they always do. But will they be able to break Arsenal down? I'm not too sure if they actually win this game. We're not going to see many chances as well. This is going to ultimately come down for me to seeing mistakes. So are any of the centre-backs for Man City going to make any mistakes? Mm-hmm. Or any of the midfielders, let's say, Zubimendi in like big games has been really suspect for Arsenal.
Yes, to be fair.
What he does is he kind of goes to sleep, gives away a sloppy ball, and then like you think about for when Man United had it with Mbumo, and he's had it in other big games. Like he had it in the North London derby, although it didn't mean anything.
Yeah,
he has had a tendency to do this in the big games. So I'm going to go for a boring draw, and I think
pens.
I think Man City will nick it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was just trying to think, when was Arsenal's last final of any kind?
It was the FA Cup final they won. So Mikel Arteta hasn't got to a final in those last 6 years or 7 years, yeah.
So I'm just trying to think, who's going to be remaining from that? So Gabriel would have played that final, I imagine.
No, they didn't. No, so they didn't have... No, Saka. It might have been Saka, yeah. Gabriel didn't join at that point. No.
Really?
No, he didn't join.
So we're saying it might only be Saka there.
This is their first final. So that's going to play into
City's
hands. That's what I mean.
That's why I kind of brought it up. Yeah,
that is going to play into City's hands. They've got experience in finals. You think about it. A lot of that team won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Diaz, Rodri, Haaland, Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
Donnarumma's just won a Champions League with PSG.
Won the Euros. At that stadium.
I don't feel a lot of people are going to pay attention to that, but it's massive. Yeah.
Yeah. If that's crazy then, if they've only got Saka that played that last final. He did win it, admittedly. But yeah, he's had a few bad memories there as well at Wembley. But yeah, I think that's going to be a big point about the game. It is a talking point actually. What's his name? 16-year-old
Max Dowman.
Max Dowman. Should he start in this final?
No, I wouldn't start him because of the impact he had coming off of the bench. Just because you've done well coming off the bench doesn't mean you should automatically start the next game. He is a threat. He's 16. He's doing his GCSEs. You should not be starting him in a Carabao Cup final.
I know, mate, but again, playing devil's advocate, he's come off the bench. He's not got an assist directly, but he's created the chance. He's got a goal. If he doesn't come off the bench in that game, mate, it's probably a 0-0.
Mate, he's like a wild card though. You have to think like if you bring him on, then ultimately it's going to put fear in Man City's defence. Which I'll just bring him on like.
Would he not just do that anyway?
60th, 70th minute. It's a bit different when you start a game, though, isn't it? When you're up against tired legs, when you bring him on the 60th, 70th minute, it makes a huge difference.
I just think Martinelli has done, in my opinion, nothing for the last maybe 3-4 years. I'm not quite sure why he's still at the club.
So hang on, sorry to interrupt. Would you start Max Dowman then?
Yeah.
You start him in a Carabao Cup final?
Yes.
Over who?
Martinelli and Trossard.
Yeah, that's on the left though.
I'd put him on the left.
You put him on the left?
Yeah.
So who would you play as a front three for Arsenal?
Gyökeres, Saka,
Dowman.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's mad to think this is going to be a Premier League winning side that have had one of the worst attacks we've seen in Premier League history.
Mate,
and they're having to rely on a 16-year-old.
I don't.
He completely changed that game against Everton, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And like that, you could call that reactionary. I don't think so. I'm just looking at that front line of Arsenal. Even Saka, it wouldn't be like crazy to say drop Saka.
He's been terrible this
awful.
season. And I tell you what, if he was any other player, he probably wouldn't even get a call up to the World Cup this season. That's how poor he's been.
Yeah. He's not just numbers, but like his numbers have been terrible. He's got like
awful.
3 goals, 4 assists, something stupid like that.
Casemiro's got more goals than him.
Yeah, there you go. So I personally would start Dowman. again, call it reactionary, call it what you want, but I think he's the only player at that front line at the minute that's got a bit of spark, bit of creativity. City probably won't know what to do with him. He's a kid. Probably be like scared to like tackle him.
Yeah.
But yeah, scoreline wise, annoyingly, I think you'll be right in terms of it being a bit of a bore fest. I really hope it isn't. Obviously, I really hope it isn't.
I want it to be a good game for the neutral, but
I
it's
think
a cagey game.
I actually can't remember what I said earlier on in a previous episode. I think I said I expected Arsenal to win it and then City to win the league. That's now not looking likely. So I'm going to go back on my own word. I'm going to say City win 3-1.
City win 3-1.
City win 3-1.
Who are your goal scorers?
Haaland turns up for the big game.
Haaland needs to turn up because he has been shite recently as well.
Yes.
And I do feel in these big games, he does hide. So I think all eyes are on him as well this weekend.
Yeah, he's obviously struggled against Gabriel and Saliba several times. But I think, Haaland turns up for the big game. Gay, scores.
Well, it's a bit of a rogue one, isn't it?
City give Arsenal a bit of a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah.
Gay scores from a corner. Downman gets Arsenal's goal.
Downman gets Arsenal's goal.
And then the third, I don't know, like Shirky or something.
I'll go for a Marmouche goal. I would.
Marmouche screamer.
Yeah, Marmouche screamer. Yeah. So I'll go. Well, I'm going to go 1-1, and then City to win it on penalties. Goal scorers to be Marmouche, and for Arsenal, I actually say Gyökeres will score in that game.
Wow.
Yeah, you've heard it here first. Put a bet on that, all right, and I'll win you a lot of money. Yeah, don't take advice from me. But anyway, let us know your thoughts as well in the comments of that big game on the weekend. I do feel that, well, actually, do I feel any more? I did say whoever's going to win it is going to go and win the Premier League. But I just think Arsenal have got it now. I just think City are just going to continue to drop more points against these lesser sides in the league. I mean, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Spurs, they've drawn so many games this season. And
I think it's 9 draws now for City.
It's been their downfall. You turn... I know it's obvious, but you turn some of them, you turn 2 of them into a win, and then they're literally right behind Arsenal.
I was going to say, I think they've got enough goals. It's been the defence, I'm afraid. And obviously, to be fair, it's probably that little period where they didn't have gay heat. I know they're still conceding a few now.
What I'd also say is, mate, it's like I did say earlier on in the season, Semenyo has scored goals, and they do need goals because their wingers do not provide enough. Doku, Savio. They don't score enough goals. They just don't.
Savio
don't score goals, does he?
Who's Savio?
Savinho?
Oh, Savinho. I was going to say, the fuck's Savio, but I've never heard of him.
Anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah. They just don't score enough goals. Reinders has been really poor as well.
Completely forgot about him.
Foden. Foden's been poor.
Oh, mate, I'm always on a Foden hate watch. I think he's one of the most overrated players ever.
I think Foden's brilliant, but he's just having a poor time. Anyway, that's come to the end of it. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you think about Bruno Fernandes being the best player in the world at the minute. Yeah. Where he ranks sort of all time in the Premier League in terms of playmakers. He's got to be right up there. He is on unbelievable form at the minute. But thank you very much for watching. Pete, you got any last words?
Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the world.
Leave it at that then. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.